We are now at the fifth day of January. What in the hell are you doing to make it better and you better? That's the question. And it's actually reverse order. What are you doing to make you better? And finally, what are you doing to make it better? Because if you don't get better, nothing happens. So a bunch of people are jumping on right now because it's 9:59. Um, I have some things to tell you, but I'm going to wait until a few more people pop on. Then more people will go back and review the day or the lesson because this is a pretty powerful one, but completely up to you. You don't have to listen, you don't have to watch, you don't have to do jack shit. All you got to do is show up. And I think that once you do that, um, you're actually going to win. So I'm going to talk a little bit this morning about what are you doing goal wise? Or basically, better stated, what do you intend to do? Yeah, I'm going to do this. I told you yesterday, if you're on the Insiders Club, if you don't have a deadline, there's no sense making a goal. Goals are bullshit without deadlines. That's point number one. Are we clear on that? Okay. So there's four kinds of goals: achievement goals, improvement goals, monetary goals, and material goals. Achievement and improvement are the good kind. Monetary and material are not possible unless you achieve more and improve more. That's all I'm saying. The key element in this is that you have to believe in yourself before you can believe in the achievement of your goals. You have to think you can. The danger is striving for material have over be best and do best. But there's an inside key that you need to understand in order to be able to move forward and actually make these achievements happen. And that is mastering your intentions. If you wake up in the morning and you don't intend to do something, it does not get done. I don't care who you are, I don't care what you do. Intending to be your best, intending to do your best. That will allow you to the intending point of achieving your best. So if you really want to get deep about it, why don't you write down a few things that you intend to be, a few things that you intend to become, a few things you intend to do, maybe a few things that you know damn well you should be doing, but you're not, some things you intend to renew, some things you intend to achieve, and then finally, some things you intend to have. A couple more secrets. Insight, in other words, your internal wisdom, is the secret feeling to becoming your best. If you don't believe you have the insight to become your best, give it up now. Go get a job. There's plenty available at Walmart for greeters. Intention is the secret drive to becoming your best. If you don't intend, you got no drive. Improvement is the secret ingredient to becoming your best. If you don't get better, nothing's going to change. But you first must believe that you can do it. You have to believe in yourself first. And there's a kind of an add on, a 0.5 to this. You have to believe that the customer is better off having purchased from you. You can't believe this in your head. You have to believe it in your heart. And Jen and I were talking this morning, and she came up with a brilliant insight. And this is my final piece of information for this particular segment. Everyone is going to complain about, well, I don't have enough time to do this and I don't have enough time to do that. Dude, We all have the same amount of time, 24 hours. Some you're going to sleep. I'm a 5-hour guy myself, sometimes 6. So I can literally work 18 hours in a day and be okay. Some people can't. I got to have my sleep. Okay, you got to have your sleep. But during your wake, what are you filling that with? And the answer is too much shit. And so what you have to do is less of something in order to become your best. People say, well, I don't have time, Jeffrey. I don't have time to do this. You got plenty of time. You have plenty of time. Get rid of something. Get rid of something that's wearing you down. Get rid of something that's holding you back. Get rid of something that's a complete fucking waste of time. I think there's an ability for you to just put a couple things in the chat. What wastes your time? What are you willing to get rid of? What are you willing to shed in order to be able to be a better person? Put that in the chat. Come on. I dare you. I'm going to start from the beginning. Mazda man first. Your biggest job is not to sell and serve. Your biggest job is to deliver memorable service. Yep. The sky isn't the limit. The sky has no limit. Interesting. Schneider, good morning from Chicago. Freezing ass, freaking cold. Colorado. The worst loneliness is not to be comfortable with yourself. Whoa. Whoa. Ricardo Luna, the great Ricardo Luna. This guy is unbelievable. Wherever he is, whatever he does, if you ever get to Tijuana, please find Ricardo. He was our concierge when we stayed at the Marriott Tijuana, but he's left for greener pastures and I think greener pesos. But this guy is a good guy. Nice to see you, Ricardo. Happy New Year. You can see by his picture, he's still using his bar mitzvah picture in his Facebook, but it is what it is. And Toru, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Tesla's first snow clearing. Tesla's first snow. God, that's cool. Howdy from hell. Memphis, howdy. Kent, life isn't about waiting for the storms to pass. Life is about learning how to dance in the rain. I concur. Wisdom Wednesday, you got it. I tried to deliver it as best I possibly could. Just as I was clicking on here, I was told by a manager I have to deal with. We're in a meeting and can't wait. I have a customer wanting to write a check. So I'm taking the order and he can kiss my ass. Bruce Mills, one of the original Kiss My Ass guys. If you know your own mind, you know enough to keep it always positive. That's excellent. Greetings from Mount Pleasant. The noblest art is making other people happy. P.T. Barnum. What a guy. I have a shrine to him. Mazda Man saying good morning to everybody. Mary West, good morning. Mary West, good morning. Common factor. What choices are made with our time? Boom. Everyone has the same thing in common. The Philippines has checked in. Coachman has checked in. Frank Nell has checked in. Dylan has checked in. Knowledge is power, but enthusiasm pulls the switch. Boom. Master of intentions. You're better than, listen, it's the best possible title you can give yourself. Master of intentions. Thanks, Greg. Insight as usual. I'm going to send this to me, I think. Yeah. Most important person in the world. think. Oh my gosh. If you want to give yourself a title, boy, that's a good one. So, besides saying hello to everybody, let's give a Samuel Smiles a shout out this morning. Many are the valiant purposes formed that end merely in words, deeds intended that are never done, designs projected that are never begun, and all for the want of a little courageous decision. Better far the silent tongue, but the eloquent deed. For in life and in business, dispatch is better than discourse. And the shortest answer of all is doing. OMG. If you guys don't save this slide, if you guys don't screenshot this, something's drastically wrong with you. Thank you, Joachim. What a wise guy. Oh, a wise guy, eh? Exactly. Not just a wise guy, a smart guy. That's all I'm saying. Just rewatch The Strangest Secret. I need to rewatch it more often. Isn't it cool? Never goes old. That lesson is almost 60 years old, maybe more actually. Late 50s for that. Go. Howard, good morning. Coachman, good evening to you too. Yardley on the Delaware. Work only half a day. Exactly. 12 hours. Founder of Holiday Inn. Yeah, Clemens Wilson. That guy's quoted all over. He's from Missouri, Springfield, Missouri. You should look him up. Clemens Wilson, the guy that founded Holiday Inn. My wife noticed all your books named after colors. Yep. Good morning, Craig. How are things in British Columbia? You need intention, but it is followed with persistence every single day. There are no days off. All days are the same to me. They're either Sunday or Monday, and I don't really care what the name is. It's due day. Change is not a four-letter word, but often your reaction to it is. I love that quote. The problem is what you're doing if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Exactly. That is the issue. That is the beautiful. I'm going to send that to Wyatt. What a brilliant guy. What a brilliant, brilliant guy. Oh my gosh. Got it. Wyatt will now get it. Both ways. I've sent it to him text and email. The man who can think clearly and act wisely when others get excited is always wanted for important positions. Whoa. Very cool. The wisdom that comes out of this group is astounding. People prepare for these 9:59 meetings, and I could not be any prouder of you for what you're doing. Could not be. Could not be any more humbled by it. Were you always a 5 or 6 hours guy? Actually, Chris, yes, I have always been a 5 or 6 hour guy from college. So a solid 50 or 60 years. My dad was the same, though. I think it's inherited. Okay, so we're getting rid of news. We're getting rid of TV. We're getting rid of hello. Hello. You seem like you're from far away. Where are you from? Tukas. I have some amazing comments in response to my new book. Since cool. 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 Go for it. Dylan, where's the link? Come on, post it. I am from Poland. Boom. And in school, I learned your red book. You know, I've had several of my books translated into Polish. Thank you. I'm assuming you're from a city in Poland. My favorite city in Poland is Krakow, but I've been to Warsaw many times. Facebook, social media, and worrying about what other people are doing. Exactly. Get off of it. Even in retirement, I'm still trying to get rid of procrastination. It ain't easy. Yesterday's home runs don't win today's games. Babe Ruth. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is as good as it gets. I think I would add to that the Deion Sanders quote. Let me put something in this note to myself here. When you look good. There's a Deion Sanders quote that goes, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. When you play good, they pay good. Deion Sanders. Just saying. All right, getting that off to me. Goody. There's the link to Dylan's book. Buy it and read it. Coachman, what do you got to say? 80% of the time on the internet and boob tube. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Come on, what else are you willing to give up? Put it down there. You guys are smarter than this. I bought my dream car and spent too much time looking at accessories. Oh my God. So there you go. James, just let it roll. Just be happy with it. Robert, good morning to you too. I have so many time wasters, it's pathetic, but I'm working on it by having an intentional list of things to get done during my typical wasted time. That crowds out the crap. Sometimes, intentionally get rid of something. There's a story about Cortez and Napoleon about burning their ships so that people can't get back to where they want to go. What are you willing to burn? What are you willing to burn? The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. I agree. Good morning from snowy, windy, southeast Wisconsin. Well, there you go. There's a new place now called Florida. Just saying. Chicago, snowy. Ari, Mexico. Nice and warm, correct? Ken, good morning to you too, my friend. Don't have enough time? Michelangelo, Einstein, Ben Franklin, all at the same 24 hours we have. Exactly. Exactly. That is it. And you can throw Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk. I mean, they all had the same amount of time. I think that's the right thing to say, think, and do. I think. Yes. Don't get upset with people and situations because both are powerless without your reaction. Buddha. You are the king of sales. I enjoy your program. Happy New Year. Stephen, back at you. Happy New Year to you too. William, good morning to you too, my friend. Joaquin from Hell gets a shout out. I love it. I shredded watching the news in 2020. I've shedded watching any TV shows other than sports in 2021. This year, I'm shedding non-essential social media posting. I concur. What you're doing is buying back your time. It's plain and simple. Tony taught me about kiss my ass. Oh man. And our internal buddies, Bruce Mills saying hello to by JR. Hey JR, how's you doing, bud? Philadelphia's here. Waste of time, national news. Yep. You know what also is a waste of time? Cold calling. Ooh. That's my 3-word definition of it. What are you cold calling for? Why don't you get people to call you? Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller, Deaf and Blind. Come on. Come on. I put so many of these things in tomorrow's talk with this group. I think it's the right way to go. I'm hoping. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll give you a report. Actually, the day after. I'm stealing your statement as my mantra for 22. You don't get better at anything in a day. You get better day by day. Cool. Go for it. The great Dan Altmeyer. To get up each morning with the resolve to be happy is to condition circumstances instead of being conditioned by them. Yeah. That's brilliant. That's brillante. Easy to do, easy not to do. Easy to do, easy not to do. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Mary Kay, Happy New Year. The great Sal Pellegrino is here. Wednesday Wisdom with you and your global community. Dude, boom. We're finalizing plans for 2.5-day event in Charlotte, and you and your daughter are expected to be there. Mind moves in the direction of our currently dominant thoughts. Whoa. Hi, Janice. How are you? Oh my gosh. Go, Robert. The only when the spark of intention is fanned by action does it fulfill the promise of providing heat and light. Whoa, Chad. Great shot. Great. Put your full name in there. Don't put me. Strangest Secret All Nightingale. Freaking go. Yep. This is going to Mary. I'm sending this to Doug Wing. He will use this in his book. Boom. Yep. A little late after a sales call, Terrence. No big deal. Go back and listen to everything. You're going to love it. The road is full of good intentions. Just do it. Take a risk. Success is yours for the working. A job completed is worth much more than plans to never get off the paper. Oh my God. Cool. On the way to Apple South Park, I'm going to make them say they refuse to help me. 7 hours sleeping since high school. Get rid of social media. You don't have to get rid of it. Just do it less. Put a timer on it. I used to read loads of thrillers and crime novels. Not anymore. True. All right, you guys, I got to fly. Secret is knowing how to balance your time. Boom. That's a great one. Or from Deion Sanders, when you ball, you get the call. Oh my gosh. Cool. Happy New Year to you too. Lucas, how do you pronounce your name? Lucas or, yeah, it must be Lucas. I'm willing to give up Beavis and Butthead clips on YouTube. Not too fast on that one. The biggest thing Jeffrey has given me is Samuel Smiles. Isn't that cool? It's my pleasure, believe me. He gave me and is still giving me insight and wisdom. Every single time I read something by Samuel Smiles, I gain wisdom. Every single time. Isn't that incredible? Ay. Still a lot of comments, but I got to fly. I really have to. Oh, we purchased Louisiana's book. Cool. Awesome read. Well, now hire Lewis. Hire Lewis. Eric, give it up, bud. Thank you. Good to see you. Getting rid of one of my storage units. Oh. Clearing the clutter of the knuckleheads around me. Yep. Your life is full of knuckleheads. All right. Giving up a TV show. Perfect. Whoa. Jen Gittimer is going to be on Candidly Speaking tonight with Shell and Kel. Anyway, I think you do too, bud. I think you do too. All right. Did I mention I'm leaving? What's this chick got? Oh, Janice. Better to remain silent. Boom. Exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Eddie. Say hey to your daddy for me, please. You can say hey to me for me every day. Hey, Gittimer says hey. Gittimer says hey, Dad. A dog is not considered a good dog because he's a good barker. A man is not considered a good man because he's a good talker. Ooh. Boo. A ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for. I agree. Take it out and burn it. Put yourself in a place of no return. Love you. See you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Work harder than you think. You're more than capable of it. On Thursday, I will see you on the Insiders Club. Be safe, be happy,